So some non-technical help with your putting. This is just a change in mindset to help you hole more putts and certainly avoid any 3 putts. So I'm about 8 foot away here. Now, 8 foot for a tour player, this is the best players in the world, 8 foot for a tour player is a 50-50 chance of the ball going in. Depending on the slope, that sort of thing, but generally from 8 foot, 50-50 chance for the best players in the world. So if you mid to high handicappers out there, 8 foot is not a gimme. You shouldn't expect to hole it, and we're not actually really going to try and hole it. We're certainly not going to try and hole it aggressively. So once you get to 8 foot, again, mid to high handicapper, once you get to 8 foot plus, your goal isn't to hole it, your goal is to get it as close as you can to the hole, and if it drops in, that's a massive bonus. So if you get 2 or 3 from this distance, that's a very, very good effort. If you get 5 from this distance out of 10, you're a tour player. So mid to high handicappers, the aiming doesn't really matter. You know, if I miss it by a foot left or right, I'm only a foot away from the hole, I'm still going to hole that. But if I knock it 3 foot past by being too aggressive and trying to hole the first putt, then that's missable coming back. So I've not really aimed this one. I'm just going to point it somewhere at the hole. There's a bit of a curve left to right, but you know, not enough to worry about too much if I'm trying to 2-putt from here. So dribble it to the front of the hole. If it drops in, that's a bonus. Let's see what happens. So I've missed it on the low side, not a problem. You'll think watching that, oh, he should have missed high like a tour player. I'm not a tour player for this demonstration, or for any demonstration as it comes to that. I'm playing as an 18 handicapper, 2 putts from there is completely fine. I'm not going to miss that, just to make sure. Because what we see too often from this distance is players spending a lot of time aiming it. Yep, great, using the line, that's all fine. Going around the side of the hole, that's great. So I've aimed it, this is all great, looking good. Hitting the putt, and oh, that was close. Well, it was close for a split second. It's now 4 foot, 5 foot past the hole. That's missable. So if you're too aggressive, the next one coming back could definitely be missable. So again, for most of you out there, lower handicappers a little bit different. We'll talk about that in a second. But for most of you out there, mid, high handicappers, 8 foot, certainly 8 foot plus, 2 putts is your goal. So don't be too aggressive. We're still trying to hole it, but it's a bonus if it goes in. We're trying to really just get it to the front edge of the hole and let the last revolution take it in. Let's try one more. So a bit of a break on this one, but again, aiming doesn't matter from here as much as the speed. So speed, the most important thing. So try and dribble it in the front edge. That time it's just dropped in, but it was almost the last revolution, came in the side, and sometimes they go in. If I go further back, same thing applies. There's even less chance of this going in from here. Bit more of a slope now. I've not even aimed this one, I'm just having a rough idea. All I care about is the speed. I'm trying to drop this in the front edge or the side edge on the slope. Let's see how we do. So I've left it short. A few of you at home going, oh, never up, never in. Doesn't matter, I'm going to 2-putt from here, definitely. If I try and get it past the hole and knock it a foot past, I could be 3 foot past. If I try and drop it in the front edge, at worst I'm going to leave it even a foot or 2 short. It's not disastrous, but I'm not going to be too aggressive and smash it past the hole. However, when you get a bit closer to the hole, aiming becomes more important, because from, let's do a 3 foot putt. So from here, I'm probably going to get the speed right. Very unlikely at any level you'll hit a 3 foot putt 4 foot past the hole. We'd hope. I've seen it done, but very unlikely. Now this has got a bit of a break on it, so I'm still going to aim at the hole, because now I'm going to be a bit more aggressive. I think I'm going to get the speed right. I'm going to be a bit braver, a bit firmer, try and take the break out of it, because rather than dribble this in the front of the hole, I'm close enough now to be a bit more aggressive and hit the back of the hole. Still doing my routine, but a bit firmer. Back of the hole. So that didn't dribble in the front edge, that went in at a decent pace. It didn't move a lot because I went a bit quicker and took the break out of it. So longer putts, even 8 foot for some of you, mid-high handicappers, even from here. Don't worry about trying to hole it. Worry about 3-putting. And it's very hard to 3-putt if you dribble it up to the hole. Sometimes they drop in, but that's only a foot past. So I hope that helps. Try it on the golf course when you play next time. But any questions, feel free to get in touch or leave some comments down the bottom. We'll see you soon.